right, we're live. Father-in-law is showing up with the truck over there. He's gonna help move. But right now, Isaac is working on getting the corn head off. So we got the single point, all the hydraulics and electronics detached from up here. PTO is hung up. We are ready to detach this thing. Climb up here in the cab. Start this thing up. Trying to get this camera all set up here. All right. Don't know if I have the right setup for this. Not quite. We're gonna deal with it. All right. Actually, maybe we'll put it back here. All right. All right. Disengage the parking brake. It's always the first key. I'm gonna put the corn head on the trailer here. We good? Looks like you need to back up just a hair. Southpaw, our combine is a 2012 maybe? 2012 S670. Watching for right there. Oh! 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 Forward a bit. Right there. Right there. Okay, there we are. That does it. Okay, say hi to the two people watching.
How are you today?
It's like he's never been on camera before.
This is how you transport a corn head.
Okay.
Sometimes you have to yell extra loud because of the wind. Just want to make sure everyone can hear me.
I don't think it's that loud.
Okay, sure.
So I don't know. Utah South. Utah Southpaw says hi, Isaac. All right, so I was taking the ears of corn, throwing them back in here, so hopefully less of them fall out. Head is in the cradle. Sorry, cradle right there. Cradle right there. I'll get the combine and start headed that way. Okay. My father-in-law, he's helping today. We're live. He doesn't like the camera. So I'll drive the combine. I'll drive the combine. Isaac will drive that. We'll get that set up.
I'll pick you up.
And pick us up. Okay. All right. Oh. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Oh, my camera fell. My mount fell down. That's the highest quality mount there is. Yeah. Okay. Hold on, I'll give him a radio. Oh, okay, down the dirt road. Okay. Here. Yeah. Channel 14. All right. Fun in the sun. Yeah, it's a nice day out. Very nice day out. All right. Power up here. We decided doing more live videos might be the ultimate way to go. Then we don't have to edit. Very easy way to stay up to date with everybody that's watching. And then there can be a little discourse back and forth with the people that are watching. But unfortunately, right now, it could be a little boring. I don't know. So father-in-law Dan is going to he's going to follow us with his pickup. Isaac, as you can see, now you can't there. He's out ahead of me. He's got the header, the corn header. I just pulled onto the road here, and I'm going to shift into road gear. The thing with this combine down here, there's no like stick shift out here. Lives are never boring. You haven't watched enough of ours yet. At any rate, what I was saying is the older combines used to have a 3-speed transmission out here, and you shift it into road gear, because you always have a slow field gear and a high field gear. You always run, most of the time you run in high field gear, so gear number 2. We still have the 3-speed transmission, but now it's all like a little rubber press button right here, and then you watch the screen to tell you when it's ready. You know, it's move the gear over and all that stuff. It's in my opinion, a whole lot of baloney. Yeah. So you will see in the ensuing days, weeks, we'll get caught up with the other videos. But when we get into the harvest videos, we actually, I will be honest, we got started, today is Friday, we got started harvesting Tuesday evening. And we ran like 2 loads. And the, down on the feeder house, so I'll show you right here. Right here, the head attaches right there. The 2 big ears, basically. But on the left-hand side is what drives the speed at which the head operates and everything. It's 2 sheave or shiv pulleys. I'll have to explain that. Well, that will be explained in the videos here in the future. But the thing to note is we had to take that dumb thing apart. And like I said, you will see. We had to take that thing apart like 4 times or 3 times, something like that. I lost track. But that many times in that many days, because the first time was a seal was out. Second time we put a new seal in. But it was the other seal that was out as well, and we packed it plumb full of grease, and so the belt would like start smoking and stuff. I think I have footage of that, so that will all be edited and like how we worked on it and stuff. We were also afraid, I'm gonna put you back here, trying to switch back over, there we are. We will also show you how, so we were afraid that like this S670 combine, which dyno's approximately 320 horsepower, what we figured out is so that variable speed drive is really nice, but we think with this class 7 combine of Deere, we kind of think it's kind of on the upper edge, or at least the size of the mechanics down there is at the upper edge of what it's capable of handling without braking or without too much maintenance for a 12-row head, which is what we have. Our lives recorded. Yeah, so this will be a video that will actually go up, I assume sometime today. It kind of depends on the way the data is working. Oh my gosh, there's a UPS driver on the road up here. Never seen a UPS driver on a dirt road. There you go. It's a small farm, small town, Iowa for you here, meeting the UPS driver on a dirt road. By the way, we always wave. Funny deal with these dirt roads in Iowa. We call them a level B surface maintenance, minimum maintenance road, as a yellow sign. I'll be able to show you the sign up here, but one time I had a friend that came to visit in, I want to say it was during harvest, and we didn't get a harvest because it sleeted there in early November, and it sleeted and snowed so much that you couldn't see this road, and he was from the Kansas City area, and he came up to ride, and the Google took him down, Google Maps took him down a one of these roads. And he got stuck on the road because it had rained before it sleeted and snowed. And we had to go out there with the tractor and pull him out. So anyway, here we're to our normal road. And here's what I'm talking about. Minimum maintenance road ahead, level B surface, enter at your own risk. Which you'll see down here, we have a spillway. So I'll go through some history for you here, but anyway, we took about it was funny. I hope he doesn't watch this because he's gonna be like, oh, he's gonna be embarrassed. And I'm not running this at full throttle, full speed down the road because it is a little bumpy in areas. You know, this gets road graded a couple times a month at best until right before harvest. And then of course you have all us guys with our big machinery running over. They're erodible. Now we do have some foxtail and crabgrass that's growing on the road. That helps to keep stuff in place. But as you can see up there, which you'll see here soon, there's quite a cut. I cannot go very fast. I'm going about 12 miles an hour. This thing can go up to 20, I believe. If memory serves me correctly here. Anywho, those darn shivs, I think we're just at the upper level of what this type of, let's see, Class 7 S670 model combine can handle with the 12-row head. And we switched some of the knife rollers over, instead of opposed knives, like where they're rolling together and the knives help pull the stock down, we switched to intermeshing, like what you would think normal gears are. And those do a better job. However, they're really tough. I wouldn't say that tough. Back here, horsepower, add a little bit more horsepower. So anyway, we had put those all in like the 6 on one side of the head, and then we realized the problem arose possibly that maybe we were overloading one side of the head. So while Isaac was doing the shivs, I was taking some of those stock rollers off. So here we are. It's our low water crossing. And you can see how the road is quite sunken in. That's from, like 100 years worth of road grading. By the way, right over back across the creek to the left, my history lesson was this area right here, the first 70 acres that my 5th great-grandfather settled here in Iowa in the fall. So this time of year in 1870, they originally came from New Jersey, north part of New Jersey. Let's see, 1865 was when he got back from the Civil War, and they sold a lot of their stuff and bought tickets on the railroad, and they shipped all their stuff out. They went to Chicago, bought a wagon, and then went across Illinois to kind of in the Waterloo area there of Iowa. And then they were tenant farmers there for about 4 years. And after that, they had saved up enough money that they could buy back here a 70-acre piece of ground. Now, the ground that I had shown you there initially, because I was busy talking before, was his best friend had bought that piece of ground. And so together they came west by wagon from Waterloo, Iowa in the fall of 1870. And I have that all written down by their accounts and their sons' journal accounts. So ever since then, since 1870, we're going on 150 years and 6 generations. Now the 7th generation, you know. My son, he's over the age of 5. We'll just put it that way. 7 generations in this part of Iowa, no further than a mile and a half from that area. I won't say homestead because that is a legal term and it was not homesteaded. The people he bought it from lived in Chicago, and he bought it for it was like $1 an acre, so it was like 7. Crazy cheap. Now they could be almost 10,000 times that. All right. So here we are. This is the field we're going to be picking here. I'm going to drop it in neutral. Put you guys back on here. Look both ways. And hopefully nobody's coming over the hill up in front of us here. That works. All right. Hey, we got 3 likes. Hey, one of you 4th guys watching, hit the like button, please. Goodness. And there's the field there. Yeah, it doesn't focus very well. Sorry about that. Alrighty. Alrighty. Isaac's got the corn head all lined up here and ready to go. So yeah, that was the history lesson, my genealogical family history lesson of coming to Iowa. And there's Isaac videoing me. It's nice somebody like Isaac came out here and mowed this area. Alright, so here, I'll show you folks. We'll power down here. This is the transmission. This is your throttle. This is your other throttle. So we're in third now. We'll drop it into first, and then it's got to think about it. Blink there. Thank you. Yes, it is relatively cool family history. Put you back up here. All right. I'm going to try to get this thing lined up on the first go. We're also going to power down so we're not going too fast with this. Nope. Ain't happening on the first try. Make it straighten out a little bit. We good? We're good. There we are. Okay. Come down here. I put it in park. Jump off the ladder at all times because I'm still young enough to do it. Hey, that was actually pretty decent. Yeah. Pretty decent luck for that. Yeah. Yeah. Number one, my first time this year, and also, hey, thank you, 4th guy, for hitting the like button. I don't know, because the combine's running, of course. Because you do that all the time. Anyway, first time attaching the head. Yeah, I had to line up a second time, but it was very minimal at that. So we're getting the hydraulics and the electronics hooked up there. And as they say, Bob is your uncle. He's got to get that hooked up. I would not advise going under there. We have a cylinder stop here for safety reasons in case anybody's... Right, so it'd be good to go across right here. Not exactly the wisest thing. Got a little thorn in my thumb. So here, I'll show you the head right here. So this is an example of a opposed stock roller. These knives are going to come together right there. And if my finger was a corn stalk, they get grabbed there and thrown down. So the majority of what goes into the machine is just the ear and the top of the stalk. These are brushes we installed here. They help save kernels and head shatter, which is when the corn is so dry, it drops and bounces and it may explode a little bit and you tend to lose kernels out on the ground. So these are the ones we upgraded to, where it's knife, and then those deals, and they just shred stuff, and they're intermeshing. So what we had to do is we had all of these new ones on that side, and then we had the older ones on that side, and we felt maybe part of the reason that the variable speed shivs we're having that problem may have been the imbalance of intermeshing and then opposed knife rollers, choppers on the other side. You gonna shut it off? Hey, we're gonna let you go. Thanks for watching. We'll go live later today again, probably. But thank you for watching. Keep your powder dry. Ooh. Beans jumped 24 cents. Okay, take care, guys.